high-speed world of NASCAR each weekend.
You're watching K34 QB, Avon, Colorado.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everybody. Mark Sassy, Maddie Evans, bringing you our next edition of the new Good Morning Vail on the new TV8. We're glad to have you with us. Today's Friday, the 4th day of June, 2021. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day and a spectacular weekend. Thanks for tuning in today.
It is going to be a beautiful day, and today is episode number 3 of Good Morning Vail coming back. It feels so amazing. Last night, I was like getting everything ready because I'm baking today, you know?
She's baking today.
And I was just thinking about everyone and how much of a family TV8 really is to me, only because you guys watched me turn 21. I've watched your kids go from like little kids to now driving cars.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It is. It really has been, I've been involved with the original TV8 for probably 10 years or so as an on-air talent and a bunch of other stuff on the side also. But it has been really a learning experience and a wonderful opportunity for us to get to know each other here, get to know our community on an intimate level, really to get to know the inner workings of all the different parts of what makes the Vail Valley tick on every different level, whether it's up on the mountains, whether it's in the restaurants or in the businesses all around Vail, all the way down towards Gypsum. We've had some fun adventures, and we're really looking forward to kind of elevating that entire experience for all of you that are viewing in, then all of us, as we see where this new direction can take us.
I know, I'm so excited about it, and it just made my heart so happy as I was thinking about it yesterday, and I was like, oh, I've missed the morning shows with Mark, or whatever we used to call them, or when we would do Girls Morning Vail. I was like, gosh, this is amazing. It's so fun to be back. Yeah,
we're happy to be here. And, one of the things that we talked about with Danielle, our new boss, they're incorporating this new program. It's based around outdoor adventures, which is a lot of what we do here to begin with, and we haven't picked the name yet. They have a version of it. Let me see if I can get it right. It's in the South Tahoe area. Tahoe Outdoor Adventures, something like that. Anyways,
I think it's Ultimate Adventures.
Ultimate Adventures, Tahoe's Ultimate Adventures. And they take a half an hour show and they build it around different activities to do around the valley, and we share them during our live show, and we also these packages will run kind of standalone or in their own little pieces throughout the run of show on the channel. And we're coming up with a name. We're trying to figure that out. We're going to spend some time outdoors, though, over the next couple of months, finding some really cool things to share with our viewers. I'm going to take people fly fishing with the company I work for, Minturn Anglers. You probably have some ideas of things that we can do also.
I'm thinking, some team river rafting would be hilarious.
We really want to highlight some of the amazing businesses that are here, so kind of that's the plan. So as we move ahead, we'll keep you posted on that. But right now for our show today, once again, a 1-hour show, 7 to 8. We'll continue to be available on our YouTube channel until we kick it into high gear and we receive our Comcast credentials and we can air it all over the place. I think Maddie's going to be, it smells like she's cooking something over there. Is that right?
It doesn't smell like it just yet.
I smell some raw batter or something. It smells like bananas.
Yeah, we're going to be making some chocolate chip banana mini muffins this morning, all from scratch. They're going to be so yummy. I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite recipes. I love this. And then, of course, I have the world's biggest sweet tooth, so I'm going to add a little something special, and we're going to do a homemade peanut butter glaze on top as well.
You're going to do all this in the hour?
I'm going to try to do all of this in the hour.
I will
be in that kitchen basically from here on out.
We're going to be checking in with you in the kitchen. I'm also going to be talking about our weather report. We have wonderful weather for this weekend. Happening this weekend, we have the return of the Eagle Outdoor Festival. You did some research on it. Looks like it's going to be another fun way to embrace the summer down valley, down towards Eagle and Gypsum, with a lot of activities for the entire family.
Yeah, and there's, something for everyone. There's a really cool bike demo going on. So if you've been interested in maybe purchasing a mountain bike this year or any time recently, really, this is going to be the time to go down there, meet with the vendors, see what's happening. And then also, they've got some fun little competitions going, how to adjust the suspension on your mountain bike, which is huge because that's something that you don't want to have to stop in a shop to do.
Sure.
You want to be able to do it on the fly. Change a tire if something bad happens. And then I think there's even a bunny hop competition. So if you know how to use your mountain bike, you should get out there and show everyone.
A bunny hop competition.
Yeah.
You going to go down and coach them on how to do that?
I can't hop on any kind of things, especially a mountain bike.
I also see you wrote down the Squirt Gun Championships.
Yep, so there's something for everyone in the family. The children can go participate in the Colorado Squirt Gun Championships.
So are they bringing the best of all the counties to Eagle County? They're the best squirt gunner in...
I don't know, you're going to have to go and check it out.
Okay.
You're gonna have to go down there, see what's going on. It's always a little bit warmer down valley from us, so it'll be nice and beautiful.
EagleOutdoorFestival.com is that website. And then right around the corner, right here, the return of the GoPro Mountain Games, June 10th through the 13th.
Yep.
This has been a staple of summertime in the valley for, a decade and a half now, I think. And I've competed in it many years in the fly fishing. Taken season off, focusing on some other stuff, but it's going to be a lot of fun. The rivers look great for the kayaking events. I'll give you a fishing report here in a little bit, and we'll talk about those river flows. But you're cooking.
I'm cooking. I was walking through Vail Village yesterday, and that river is high right now.
Yeah.
Like, if you're getting out there, you need to be careful.
And this is what the kayakers want, though, and the paddlers. This is what they want. It's not as high as it used to be because our snowpack was not quite as substantial as it has been in the past years.
Yeah.
You know about that, too. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. I skied a lot this year. It was not as great as I was hoping, but it was still amazing.
All right, let's take a quick break. We're going to come back. I got a weather report. We're going to send Maddie to the kitchen, and we'll be right back. This is Good Morning Vail on TV8.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day. Because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day, weekdays.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, everybody. Let's take a look at your weather forecast for Friday, and then we'll take a look at the weekend also. Nice weather for us right now. We're really kind of getting into that summer cycle of sunshine, warm temperatures during the day, cool temperatures at night, and also those opportunities for those passing afternoon showers or thunderstorms. For today, we're going to see sunshine starting in the low 50s, getting into the mid to upper 80s by mid-afternoon. There's a slight chance of maybe a passing shower or a thunderstorm. And we'll see that cloud cover roll in, I'm sure, at some point today. And it'll cool things off a little bit. Sometimes these small percentages of these rain showers evaporate before they even touch down on the ground. So don't expect to see a lot of rain potentially hitting the ground. We'd love to have it. We need it. Relating to our snowpack and where we ended up at the end of the season, we have some variable drought conditions around Eagle County. So any moisture we can get, we will take. Now tonight for our temperatures in the 50s will be our lows. Once again, a 15% chance of maybe a passing shower or thunderstorm all the way through the evening. And this is kind of the cycle you're going to see pretty much through the weekend. Very warm down in Denver today. They're talking on the news about they may hit 90 degrees along the Front Range today. That's pretty warm down there. There's a look around Eagle County. For Eagle, 88 degrees, nice and warm down there for the kickoff to the Eagle Outdoor Festival. In Avon, right here at the home of the TV8 studios, 82 degrees for Vail, 81 in Denver, 89, close to 90 degrees and bright sunshine. Now jumping ahead, our 5-day forecast. Saturday, 40% chance of maybe a passing shower with some scattered thunderstorms, 82 for a high. For Sunday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 78. And look at those percentages across the top there, all the way through the middle of next week. Slight percentages of the kind of these monsoonal flows, maybe a little bit of moisture coming our way. But overall, just nice weather. Upper 70s, low 80s, all the way through the middle to the end of next week. Now that's a look at your weather report brought to you by our friends here at TV8. Good morning, Vail. We've got Maddie in the kitchen mixing something up. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Check your local listings. Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Good morning. We are here in the kitchen. I promised I'd be making muffins. Maddie made muffins this morning with Mark because I'm going to make Mark come in here and help me. I don't know if you guys ever saw those episodes where Mark would make breakfast, but he would always make me participate. So he's going to participate this morning. I am going to share this recipe to our social media. So if you are interested in making these muffins at home, then you can. But I've got some pre-mixed things going already. So I've got my flour with my baking soda and my baking powder. I've got my mashed bananas, my room temperature egg, my melted butter. And we're going to slowly start getting everything nice and folded together. Oh, Mark, come on in.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
How long does it take to get an egg to room temperature?
I took it out of the fridge at 6 o'clock this morning.
That's probably room temperature.
Yep.
Is this one of your staples at home?
Yes, this is. But recently I just made blueberry muffins with a homemade lemon glaze. My roommate really likes those, and so I made those for him, and hopefully he enjoys these as I'm going to bring them home.
Okay, walk me through it. Let's see what we got.
All right, cool. So our mashed bananas, which 3 large mashed bananas.
Did you buy them mashed, or did you mash them?
I mashed them this morning. You watched.
Okay.
And then my flour, my baking powder, and my baking soda, both very important for this recipe, only because it's going to help. And then with high altitude...
Is this at room temperature too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then with high altitude, at the end, I'll throw in just a little bit of extra flour. That way they rise perfectly and make them that consistency that I want. Then we've got melted butter, which is huge because we're going to mix it with the brown sugar and the KitchenAid. Make everything light and fluffy before we start throwing in all the heavy ingredients.
Do you use salted or unsalted butter for this?
Unsalted, because I added salt to this mixture already.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you preheated the oven already? It's good to go?
Well, you preheated the oven for me.
What are we at? 350?
350, and we're going to make mini muffins, so they're not going to take very long once we kind of get rolling with them, so that's
Maddie's
nice.
mini muffins. Let's see what we got.
Well,
Do your thing.
all right,
What are you
cool.
guys going to throw it all in the blender? That's
No.
a pretty sweet looking blender, by the way.
Okay, yeah, so this has a really funny story to it, which I love to share, only because...
You have a funny blender story? Because
I
there's
have-
not a lot
yeah.
of those out there, I don't
So
think.
I really wanted this for Christmas. I bought it for myself. Merry
Yep.
Christmas to me.
Yeah.
And I lived with 4 boys at the time, and so every day I would be like, I'm going to Denver. If I'm going to Denver, I'm getting the KitchenAid. And when we didn't have it, they were like, if we hear the word KitchenAid in this household one
You're
more
obsessed
time.
with it.
I was obsessed, but it takes my baking to the next level.
Yeah, it
So
does.
I'm super excited.
You know
about
it's got the attachments. You can make pasta. You know what that's this is for? You can make your own rolled pasta.
it. Wow.
Did you know that?
No, but
That's
maybe
one of the attachments. Yeah.
maybe we get the attachment and
I'll
then
make some
we
pasta one day. I think that'd
we
be fun.
can make some pasta. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do the brown sugar and all the wet ingredients first.
Okay.
And then we'll slowly go in and add all the dry
I'll be your
ingredients.
sous chef. You just tell me what you need and I'll pass it to you, okay?
How about you crack that egg for me? Because I know you're really good at that.
You want me to crack it in this or in that?
You can crack it in that.
Okay, egg's cracked.
Perfect.
There's your egg.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Some nice brown sugar.
Nice brown sugar.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, you want this?
Yeah, you want to go ahead and dump that in there for
I do.
me?
Yeah, dump in the butter.
Dump in the butter.
Okay. Cooking away over here, folks.
Yeah, we are. And we're
If
gonna
you're
have
taking notes. Make sure you're taking
so
notes.
many muffins at the end of this that we're gonna be able to feed a whole lot of people.
Here's your mashed bananas.
Thank
Your
you.
vanilla.
Thank you.
So, do you prefer to bake or do you like to just cook in general?
No, I can't cook for the life of me.
Okay, but
I
baking's your thing. You like that?
I do. I thoroughly enjoy baking. Also, I have such a sweet tooth that I feel like, you know, how could you not? Okay, now we're gonna go in and add the banana.
Okay.
Keep everything going.
Yep.
Adding chocolate chips, of course, even though this recipe doesn't call for chocolate chips,
Oh,
but
coconut. You ever put shredded coconut in something like this?
no, but we should try that.
I like coconut. I'm a coconut fan.
For some reason, that doesn't surprise me.
I like coconut. Do that. You haven't put it in yet.
Yeah, do you want to add just a little bit of
each of
nutmeg
these?
and
You know I do.
cinnamon? Thank you.
Just a scotch.
Yeah, just a scotch, just a teeny tiny little bit, just for some flavor in there.
Got that done.
Perfect.
We are rallying here in the kitchen today.
I know, we're
my
gonna
first-
be-
We used to do a lot of these cooking segments. I used to cook a bunch in here.
I know. You
We've had
used
some
to-
funny ones too. Remember the ones we used to do?
Yeah, like the one that we were talking about earlier, where your arms were my arms.
Yeah, maybe we share that at some point.
I mean, I'm down to share that because it was pretty silly.
Okay, keep going. What do you got here? So your muffin pan. Do you have to treat this? It looks like it's non-stick already.
Yeah, I think we should be okay. I might treat it just because I'm always a little bit on the cautious
Now you
side.
putting like cupcake paper in it or no?
No,
Okay, good.
you don't put
I'm
cupcake
just
paper
checking.
in
See, I don't know.
muffins,
I don't
Mark.
bake.
Oh, we're just gonna add it a little bit at a time so it doesn't get too clumpy.
Okay.
We'll keep everything nice and smooth. Then we'll fold in some chocolate chips, which is gonna be absolutely amazing. I love some good chocolate chips. And then the peanut butter glaze, that's the best part because it's so sweet, but it's only 3 ingredients.
I don't like super sweet, so I might not like these.
Okay, well, I won't put peanut butter glaze on yours, and you can have them like regular banana bread.
See, y'all could just wake up and do this some morning, you know? You go back and watch the video. Maddie will probably post the recipe somewhere.
Yes.
She may not, but
Of course, I'll share the recipe. It's a great
Maddie's
recipe.
mini muffins. That's what we're gonna call it. MQ.
There we go.
Here you go. I got that for you.
Oh, I got it. We'll
Okay.
put it right here in the kitchen. Then we'll just let this batter go for a second. It looks like it's a pretty good consistency already. We'll add a little bit more flour, like I said. When you're baking at that higher elevation, it's just nice to add that little bit of extra flour
Okay.
to really make sure the recipe's good. And then, I mean, That looks pretty good to me. What do you think?
Pretty good to me. Let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back, check in with you in the kitchen, see where we're at, and got some neat stuff to share with everybody about. This is kind of a shift of gears a little bit about kids right now and what's happening with their vision. You know, they're spending a lot of time on computers, spending a lot of time at home, online with schooling and playing video games during the pandemic. And there's been a few issues. Let's take a look at that. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake.
Hi, welcome back to our Friday edition of Good Morning Vail. We are in the kitchen, but we're going to talk about something. We're going to share it with you. Details about children right now and their
screen time.
Their screen time. That really is what it comes down to, and how is it? They've done some studies and how it's affected kids, and what can be done to rectify it. Let's take a look.
3 kids and managing partner for her practice. It's going to help us navigate what we need to know about our children and going to see the eye doctor. Dr. Wong, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So kids are almost done with the school year, but they are still spending a lot of time in front of screens, and we know that increased screen time can negatively impact eyes. What are some ways kids can give their eyes a break during the school day?
Well, first, I always recommend to get your kids checked by an eye care provider, because a lot of those exams have been neglected because of the pandemic. So we always want to get a comprehensive eye exam, especially if you're concerned about your child's vision. But especially now with all this prolonged distance learning and time spent on screens, or even just reading and writing, you know, kids are doing a lot of near work for longer periods of time. So I always recommend the 20-20-20 rule. And this is good for parents too. Every 20 minutes, you take a 20-second break where you look at something 20 feet away. It helps reset and refocus the eyes, decreases eye fatigue and eye strain.
That's a really important tip. You're right, for all of us. And as we hit these summer months, kids will be spending time outdoors. Are there any considerations they need to protect their eye health?
Well, I love that kids are getting outdoors. It's got so many beneficial effects physically, mentally, and eye health-wise. Studies have shown that 2 hours a day of outdoor time is actually helpful at preventing the progression of nearsightedness. So it's protective, but you want to do it safely. So I always recommend sunglasses that protect against UVA and UVB sunlight. And on my own kids, I also always throw on a hat for extra measure. The combination of the two are going to keep your kids' eyes healthy in the long term.
And Dr. Wong, what are some of the factors outside of screen time that impact children's eye health? How important is family vision history to understanding your child's vision?
So genetics plays a huge role in whether or not a child is nearsighted. So if one parent is nearsighted, then it's a 1 in 3 chance that your kids are going to be nearsighted too. So that's big. And it's not just all the near work that kids are doing, it's also the decreased time that kids are spending outdoors. So all of these 3 things link together to make for increasing nearsightedness in our kids. And before, I couldn't really give much treatment options other than giving glasses or contact lenses, but now I can actually help slow the progression of nearsightedness down with a new FDA-approved contact lens. It's called MySight One Day. It's a daily disposable contact lens for kids ages 8 to 12 at initiation of treatment. So it really helps slow that progression down so the glasses prescription doesn't get worse and worse every year. And that's important because it helps prevent against vision-threatening eye complications down the road.
What are signs that parents and caregivers should watch out for that may indicate their child is struggling with vision, and what should they do?
Well, sometimes kids don't even say that they're having any issues with their vision because they don't know what they should be seeing. Sometimes they might complain of things like headaches, eye fatigue, or eye strain. Parents might notice squinting or tilting a head to one side. But that's why it's just really important to keep those baseline eye exam appointments so that you're always getting checked.
And where can we get more information about everything we've talked about today?
So if you head over to coopervision.com, there are 2 great resources on that website. The first is a myopia simulator. It shows you what the world looks like from the perspective of your child who might be nearsighted. And the second is a quiz. It's a quick 6-question quiz that helps tell you the likelihood of your child developing nearsightedness. Plus, there's a whole list of MySight One Day certified eye care providers, the ones that can fit your child with this MySight contact lens if you're interested.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Rupert Wong, for joining us today and helping us navigate our child's eye health.
Thanks for having me.
Each week on The Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss The Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
We're at the best part of this entire recipe, the chocolate chips. And see, Mark is not in the kitchen anymore, so he gets no stance on how many chocolate chips I'm gonna add. And normally this, you only add about a cup. I bought the mini chocolate chips since we're making mini muffins, so I'm just gonna wing it with my measurement and add quite a few. We'll mix them in and see if they need a little bit more. And then once we get these all in, we're ready to start baking the muffins. The oven is preheated to 350 degrees. They'll probably be in there for about 10 minutes, which is nice. They are quick. It'll make a bunch. I'll probably get like 30, 40 muffins out of this. So we'll have muffins for days. Like I said earlier, I will post that recipe on the social media so that if you guys do want to make these at home, you totally can. I mean, this is looking like a pretty good amount of chocolate chips to me. Terry, what do you think? Thumbs up on the chocolate chips? Okay, perfect. Cool, and then we'll just go over here. We'll start spooning them in. You don't want to fill these too much. The muffins will rise quite a bit, so once they start to rise, you don't want them to overflow because then you have those big, huge muffin tops, which although are great on big muffins, like blueberry muffins, it's not ideal on these, especially since we're going to be adding some frosting to them. A nice peanut butter glaze. Mark is making fun of my muffin top comment in the background right now. Mark, I'm going to make you eat all of these, and then you're going to have a muffin top. But this is a really good recipe, super easy. They go really quick. The prep time on this is really about 30 minutes. So once you start, you'll be done very quickly. If you have soccer games, if you're the snack mom, this is a perfect snack to be bringing, only because it's a muffin, not a cupcake, so it's a little bit on the healthier side still. Coming up next, we're going to check in with Mark, and he's going to give us an entire fly fishing report. And hopefully by the time Mark is done with his fly fishing report, we have the first batch of mini muffins out of the oven.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day. Because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day, weekdays.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
All right, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's time now for your fly fishing report, brought to you by the place where I general manage Minturn Anglers in Minturn. We also have a location down in Denver. This right here is Mandy Hertzfeld. Mandy is one of our top fly fishing guides. She's also a beautiful artist. She paints beautiful pictures of flies and fish, and she's kind of known all around the world, and she's an amazing fisher lady. She has a cult following with her fishing and with her artwork. I want to talk to you all about the fishing and what's happening on the rivers right now. The next screen I'm going to show you is a look at what's happening with our flows. Now, these flows are according to our gauge right here in Avon on the Eagle River. Now, if you go back to May the 20th, you can see our flows were at about a little over 1,000 cubic feet per second. A cubic foot is roughly about the size of a basketball. So picture 1,000 basketballs flowing by one point at any given time. So 1,000 CFS is kind of where we were at. Now we saw that kind of stay the same over the next couple of days. We had a dramatic drop here. We had some cold weather, cool evenings. That dropped it down. But as of yesterday, we had some very warm weather, and you can see a dramatic spike towards the end. Now, 2 weeks ago, we saw a spike about this size. We thought it was our peak runoff. And, you know, with all the minimal snowpack that we've had, we've been kind of trying to gauge what the rivers are going to do. They're going to get lower than normal, sooner than normal, and they're going to get warmer than normal, sooner than normal, if that makes any sense. We did have a spike last night. Our river flow is now are definitely up at about 1,500 to 1,600, which are good flows for the Eagle River. Now, if you're interested in going to do a little fly fishing, give us a call at the store. We can take you out. Our crew won the best of the Vail Daily Reader Poll last year as the best fly shop in Eagle County, so we're very proud of that. Give us a call if you want to go and fish. If you're going to fish on your own, you want to be thinking about subsurface bugs right now, so it's mostly nymphs and emergers. Little stone flies, caddis, we've had some caddis around, so you can fish with some small caddis pupa or larva. Surface activity kind of minimal, maybe some blueing olives. And we just finished up with the dramatic salmon fly hatch on the upper Colorado. The salmon flies hatch, they're big too. They hatch only in 2 areas in Colorado. One is in the Black Canyon of the Gunnison Gorge, and that's on the Gunnison River. And that's happening right now, and we had the salmon flies up on the upper Colorado around Pump House for the past 2 weeks, and that's kind of starting to dissipate also. But fishing right now is great, and we're going to see it as these river flows drop a little bit, the air temperatures warm up, and those water temperatures warm up. It's going to promote a lot of bug life and a lot of bugs hatching as we make our way into June, July, and August when it gets really good. That's your fishing report. This is one of our guides also, Jonathan. He works out of our Denver store. Great fishing all around Eagle County, and our flows are dictating that. This is brought to you by Minturn Anglers. We'll be right back with more with Maddie and her muffin top.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
First batch of mini muffins is in the oven right now. I'm starting to do my dishes so that I can start the next part of my project here, which is going to be that homemade peanut butter glaze. It's super easy, 3 ingredients. All you need is some powdered sugar, peanut butter, and a splash of milk to give it that perfect consistency. And then it's going to be a banana chocolate chip Reese's peanut butter cup in a muffin. I'm super excited. We're going to take it over to Mark. He's going to give us a quick weather update, and then we'll come back and make some peanut butter glaze.
I guess we're on. Here we go. Take a look at that weather. It's definitely a muffin kind of Friday here around TV8. It's going to be sunny all the way through the weekend. Here's your I-70 corridor drive looking down towards our communities in Eagle, where the Eagle Outdoor Festival will be kicking off this weekend. We're going to see 88 down there. We're going to see for Vail 81, Avon 82, and Denver 89. Now, here's a look at your satellite shot. Clear skies, really all around the western United States. There's a little bit of moisture down to the south, and then a little bit of moisture along the entire east coast, but for the most part, clear for us, high pressure kind of dominating Colorado and further out to the west, and really what that equates to is just a lot of sunshine. Now, for highs around the country, notice these numbers in Las Vegas and down towards the southwest area, triple digits for them. For us in Denver today, close to 90 degrees, and then along the eastern seaboard, we're looking at 80s in Florida, upper 80s, and then making our way up into 76 for New York, 79 for Boston. As we look at tonight into tomorrow, mild around all of the country. 61 for that low temperature tonight in Denver. Pretty warm still in Vegas. Our 5-day forecast, this is what we're looking at now. We're going to see temperatures for Saturday in the 80s, and then it's going to cool off just a little bit. 78 for Sunday. We're looking at 79 for Monday. 80 degrees for Tuesday and 80 degrees for Wednesday. Slight chance of passing showers maybe in the afternoon, maybe just to cool things off a little bit with a little bit of mixture of clouds and sunshine all the way through the middle of next week. All right, that's your Friday forecast and a look ahead. We'll be right back checking on the muffins with Maddie and a little bit more of our Friday edition of Good Morning Vail.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Hi, thanks for having me. Well, for me, it's all about good food and good drinks to bring people together. It's the center of every great gathering. It's always the first thing I think of when I'm entertaining. And obviously, anything to make that even easier is more appealing, like not having to cook for one. I like to order out. And Chase co-brand credit cards and DoorDash, which is the nation's leading on-demand delivery platform, are doing something really cool to help with that. They've teamed up to offer card members the opportunity to activate a complimentary one-year Dash Pass subscription. That's a value of more than $100 for a year of no delivery fees and reduced service fees on orders more than $12 from thousands of restaurants, grocery, and even convenience stores too. Plus, Dash Pass subscribers get 5% credit back on all DoorDash pickup orders. And that alone averages out to like $4 to $5 an order. So it's really a lot of savings. And most card members are eligible, like Southwest Rapid Rewards, IHG Hotels and Resorts, United, Hyatt, Starbucks, Disney Visa cards, you name it. So if you have one of these co-branded cards from Chase, you're good to go. Super easy to use. Just go to DoorDash.com or download the app. Add your eligible Chase co-branded card as the default payment. Just do it before the end of the year. Now, let's talk about what we have going on here. You know, since we didn't get to travel so much as we wanted to, we prepared this Backyard World tasting tour to kind of represent all the places that we wanted to go but didn't get a chance to. 4th of July is coming, so of course we have American food represented as well. We followed some of the trends, actually, that DoorDash found. American and Mexican foods have been the top pickup orders, and they showed the West craving more diversity, like Chinese, Thai, and Indian, so that's what we did here. The best part about all this is that you can skip the cooking and the cleaning pots and pans and just have fun creating an experience. I love these little champagne bottle tins that I had lying around my house that just show the different names of places. Also, I like to set up little areas around the backyard so everyone doesn't have to gather around the same spot. So, you know, you put the bar in one area, food on another. Also, the biggest tip I can give you is to plan ahead. Set up as much as you can the night before so the day of you can just enjoy your party.
All right, so we just pulled the first batch of muffins out of the oven. They smell pretty good. You can smell that banana. And now
super yummy.
Super yummy.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, cool. Do you want to...
Now, for me, like, I would be ready to go and just eat these, but you have another step to this process just to make them even sweeter.
Well, not necessarily sweeter. It's peanut butter.
So what is it going to just kind of make them a little yummier, moister?
Yeah. I mean, have you ever had like a Chunky Monkey shake?
Nope.
Okay, so a Chunky Monkey is chocolate, banana, and peanut butter. It's amazing. And this is like a shake, but the muffin. Thank you.
A muffin shake.
A muffin shake. So this is just going to give it a little bit more flavor, add something kind of different to the mix, which I'm excited about.
Okay, let me do that one too. You
Yes,
just keep
please.
directing me.
Okay, cool.
I'm your assistant.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons of peanut butter in here.
Okay.
And then we're going to do half of a cup of powdered sugar, see what the texture is like, and then maybe do a little milk kind of throughout to make sure that we're getting the perfect glaze texture.
That's your half cup?
That's my half
You
cup.
want me to put a half a cup in here for you off camera?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you. So we're not making a huge mess on camera?
Yeah, there you go. There's that.
Perfect. Thanks, Mark.
You're welcome, Maddie.
You're such a good sous chef. I love it.
Sous chef.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. That's what you are.
Okay,
And then for this, we're going to use the whisk only to just keep things nice and fluffy. Mike, you can start taking those mini muffins out and put them on that plate.
I got you covered.
Because then we'll put this glaze on them, and then we'll be ready to go eat some muffins.
Muffins. I like these little mini muffins right here. Look at this little
I
nugget.
know. They're so cute, right?
Look at that little baby right
I
there.
know. Good little bite size.
Terry, our camera guy, he could probably eat like 30 of these.
I would love to see it. I mean, we're going to be making a lot.
What do you think of that, Terry? No, he's shaking his head no. He's like, I got to go for a bike ride. Terry's a big biker.
He is a big biker,
Yeah.
and he lives in the right spot to do it because he's down in Eagle.
You know that he used to live in No Name?
Where's
on
No
the way
Name?
to between Glenwood and Dotsero.
Wow. That's a
He's-
ways out there.
You know that big fire that was in Glenwood last year in the canyon?
Yeah.
He was he had to be evacuated his home.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
scary.
It was scary.
Hopefully we get some better rainfall this year and we don't have such scary fire situations.
All right, so we're good on these.
Yeah, that's a lot of muffins, and that's only one setting. You wanna pop one of those in your mouth and give us a review?
Don't make me do that. Maybe that little nugget, this little mini one that I saw, the first one I put out.
That little baby.
Mm-hmm. And that's just sweet enough for this guy.
Oh, not too many chocolate chips in there, Mark?
There's probably still a few too many. Coconut, Maddie.
Coconut.
Yep.
But doesn't coconut make it sweeter?
And a different kind of sweetness, though. I like a different kind of sweetness.
So we're gonna let this whip for just a second here in the KitchenAid. Beautiful.
Then you're just going to pour it all over them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally I pipe it on there. I just didn't bring the piping thing. Do you want to give me a little more powdered sugar, please?
Yeah, how much you
Mark?
want?
Just like a quarter of a cup.
Okay, got you covered.
Thank you.
What are you doing this weekend, Maddie? You got plans? You going to go down to Eagle and maybe engage in the squirt gun championships?
Unfortunately, I have a dog going to the vet this afternoon, and I think she's going to need a little TLC afterwards. So Beatrice has a hematoma in her ear that needs
Y'all
to be
should see
lanced.
this dog.
She's a puppy.
I mean, you could sit on her back and probably ride her. She's big.
I
Being
know.
a puppy, she's a big lady.
She is a big lady.
She's
All right.
Pyrenees?
She is Great Pyrenees.
Okay, what do you got next?
And her and Moxie love each other. I'm just going to keep adding a little bit of milk. So the only thing about baking that I normally love is you're supposed to follow the ingredients, right? You're supposed to give it exactly what it asks for. I'm not great at that. That's why I'm not a good cook.
And for me, because I consider myself like a home chef and I cook, I don't bake, but I cook a lot.
Uh-huh.
And for me, like to go by the recipe is against kind of my rules. I think to understand cooking, you need to be able to be creative and think out of the box and think of what flavors work and the amounts that are going to work and not necessarily what the recipe says. But baking is a different beast altogether.
Yeah, baking is 100% a different beast. I'm glad that these turned out good because we definitely didn't have the exact measuring cups that I wanted, so I was winging it a little bit.
Okay, are we close on that?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we'll just put them on there. Well, except for not on
Do you
the ones
listen
that
to
you want.
music when you cook?
Yes, normally I listen to music.
What
I
do you have for
dance.
music? Like what's on your playlist? You don't want to know what would be on mine?
What?
The soundtrack to The Greatest Showman.
Wow, that's a good one.
I listen to it a lot. It's one of my favorites. Or I probably have some Taylor Swift going somewhere too.
I've been on
Taylor Swift fan.
I've been on a big Rihanna kick recently, some throwback Rihanna, so that would probably be my go-to.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
So put some on there. We'll get a little bit of that spread out, and we'll take a quick break and come back and close the show in the kitchen eating muffins.
Eating muffins. You want to have a muffin eating competition?
No.
Why not? Are you worried that you'll lose?
You don't even want to challenge me on that.
I kind of do.
Okay, here we go.
So I'm just going to put it on there with this guy just because I didn't bring my piping bag, which I normally do. So not aesthetically pleasing, but delicious. You want to give that a go?
If we had a Ziploc bag, we could make a homemade piping bag.
I know, that's normally what I do. I have a real piping bag, and it's so hard to get the peanut butter glaze in there.
Okay.
But, yeah, then we'll just kind of keep coating these guys and then have a muffin eating competition, Mark.
Okay. Hey, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more of the show.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
More my speed. Here we go. All right, welcome back to the show. Here's a look at your weather one last time for our Friday edition. We are going to see temperatures in Vail today breaking 80 degrees. The further west you go, down here towards Avon, and even further towards Eagle and Gypsum, we'll see those temperatures bump up. Probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 degrees. Eagle could come in probably right around 85 degrees today. And in Denver, it's going to be very warm. I think they said today on the news that the first day last year that they hit 90 degrees was June the 10th, and they're at about 89 degrees for their high temperature today, so it's probably going to be 90 somewhere down in that area. 15% chance of maybe a few passing showers. So this afternoon, as the monsoonal flows continue to kind of take shape around Eagle County for the summertime, we'll see some cloud cover roll in. We might have some pops of some showers here and there. Some of it may not even touch the ground, though, but we could use any moisture we can get. That's a look at today. Now, as we gander off a little bit and take a look at this evening, temperatures in the low to mid-50s once again, so a nice mild evening, mostly clear skies, a little bit of cloud cover. Another 15% chance of those passing afternoon, evening showers and thunderstorms. Here's your look at around Eagle County for our day. Once again, close to 90 degrees as you look to the west towards Eagle and Gypsum. For Vail, 81 for Avon right here, 82, and then 89, close to 90 degrees along the Front Range. Bright and sunny there. We're looking at a little bit of mixture of sunshine and clouds for us around Eagle County with that slight chance of a passing shower or thunderstorm. Jumping ahead, we do have similar weather as we look around the country. Pretty clear skies out to the west with that high pressure dominating. Mostly nice weather for us as we make our way through the day and into the weekend. Our 5-day, slight chance for showers all the way through the middle of next week. Looks like our biggest chance would be coming our way on Saturday with scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon, about a 40% chance. Temperatures plateauing in the 80s for tomorrow. 70s for Sunday and Monday. Now these temperatures are for Vail. Could be warmer as you make your way to the west once again. And then 80 for Tuesday and 80 for Wednesday. That's your 5-day forecast brought to you by Good Morning Vail and TV8. We're going to see what's up with the muffins. I know she's got more going on over there, so we should hop back over to Maddie. Oh, there's the muffins right there. Look at those. Look at that, Maddie. Looking good. Let's find out what's happening in the kitchen. We're going to wrap this show up with Maddie and her muffins with the Maddie Muffin Show. We'll be right back.
The Maddie Muffin Show, Mark. I love it. So we've got the peanut butter glaze nice and on the muffins. Pretty delicious first thing this morning. A good little breakfast. I like to have something sweet with my coffee, so this is perfect for me. I am putting some more batter into the tin because we've got a lot of batter left. So if you do this recipe, then you are going to make a lot of muffins. Mark, do you want to try one?
No, but seriously, like this is the perfect spot now because you could sprinkle some coconut and it would just kind of adhere to the peanut butter.
All right, so are we running to the store after this to get some coconut?
No, but next time we'll do it. It'll be something we'll do off camera.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, we're just going to keep making muffins and get ready for the weekend. Mark, any fun plans this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend? So my niece is getting married this summer, and so my sister and my 3 nieces are all going to Denver today for a gathering at a bridal store where they're going to try some gowns on. And the surprise part of it is my mom is flying in from Maine. She actually is here right now in Denver. She's held up in a hotel room waiting to surprise everybody, so she's going to show up there too.
What if they're watching right now and you just ruined the surprise?
Well, there you go. Cat's out of the bag.
Wow, Cat is way out of the bag. You're a good secret keeper. Now I know. If anyone
they live up in Alma. I don't know if they have. I don't know what their service is like up in Alma. You know where Alma is?
No.
It's like right next to Fairplay.
Oh,
it's
nice.
Considered like the highest unincorporated or incorporated town in the United States. They always compete with Leadville to be, the highest town in the country.
Wow, Mark, you're doing this so beautifully. It's like you've made mini muffins.
So anyways, my mom's coming to town, and it's pretty exciting. And we're all going to go down to Denver tonight. We're going to go and see her, and then we'll come back tomorrow.
Nice. And what are you guys going to do when you come back? You guys going to go check out the Eagle Outside Festival?
I don't know. We're going to maybe go down towards Eagle. Beth is, I don't know if you know Beth McKenzie. She's one of our salespeople here. She's awesome. She's having a crab boil of sorts. She just had her big birthday the other day, and she's going to have a little celebration at her house. So we may swing by there. And they're down in Eagle, so we could do that along with the festival. We'll see.
Check everything out.
Want to throw these back in the oven?
Yeah, and they're going to go in the oven for about 10-15 minutes-ish, and then be nice and golden brown. And then we'll add some more peanut butter glaze to these. And we're going to have a plethora of muffins. So I hope that everyone here at the station this morning brought their appetites.
A plethora.
A plethora.
All right. So once again, you can tune into our show and watch the replay on YouTube. We're going to be on Comcast soon enough. And we've got the Eagle Outdoor Festival returning down in Eagle this afternoon and through the weekend. And then we have nice weather for the festival. And then the GoPro Mountain Games get underway starting on June the 10th. So a lot of good summer activities kicking back into full gear here.
Yep, and we've got a busy week here at the show next week. A lot of great guests coming in. People that we've seen in the past, people we haven't seen in a while, and maybe some new people. So it's going to be an exciting week next week.
Okay. My mouth's full of peanut butter and it's stuck to the roof of my mouth. Hey, thanks for tuning in. It's nice to have you back. It's nice to be a part of your living room and your family. We'll see you on Monday for our next edition of the new Good Morning Vail on TV8.